morning. It's Friday. I know some of you have been waiting patiently to hear those words. So don't worry, the day is finally here. The last one for the week where you have to head into work and put in the hard hours. I know it can be tough sometimes, but you can do it. And we're here to make sure that you have that boost of energy and positivity that you will need to get things done. So let's start off your day with the morning news highlights.
Good morning. Former National Security Minister Hermangild Francis is calling on the Labour government to demonstrate its intolerance for crime by introducing among the amendments to the Firearms Act a mandatory life sentence for gun-related offences.
So my recommendation to this government is that you withdraw the fine aspect of it, because we need to send a strong message. And I am suggesting that you serve a life sentence. So as long as you're caught with an illegal firearm, you're going to go for life. All right? So there's nothing else. It's straight life.
Francis made the recommendation during an appearance on Newsmaker Live. Vendors at the craft market in Castries were up in arms on Thursday as they called for the removal of Peter Isaac as the president of the St. Lucia Craft and Dry Goods Vendors Association. The vendors are hoping to elect a new president at the association's upcoming annual general meeting.
I tried to join the organization and he denied me several times, and I try again, and we had to do petition, and we dropped petition to Equity, local government, and CCC.
Why were you denied?
I have no idea. He just wrote a letter to me. I have no idea why, on what grounds he denied. So we are calling on the government to intervene to help us, see what they can do for us, because we do not have a president for years.
The association's AGM is slated for Sunday. However, vendors say their efforts to bring an end to Isaac's reign are being hindered. The Cultural Development Foundation has unveiled the calendar of activities for this year's Emancipation celebration under the theme Enkindling Our Consciousness.
Enkindling Our Consciousness is also the overarching theme that will encompass all emancipation events for the next 3 years here in St. Lucia. It will serve as a catalyst for change through schools and community education programs about emancipation, allowing us to embrace and accept our identity, which will empower us to start charting a new future as a nation.
Officials say the objective is to increase public knowledge and appreciation of the role of slavery in shaping today's society. Finally, the St. Lucia Seaports Authority of SLASPA says no one was injured when a crane fell through a concrete slab at Port Castries. Images of the incident were widely circulated on social media. A statement by SLASPA on Wednesday evening said that the agency's engineering team was assessing the situation to determine the immediate needs and course of action to remedy the situation. The incident, it further stated, would reduce the equipment available for port operations and that individuals transacting business at the port would expect a delay in service delivery. Up until news time, and no further information had been provided by SLASPA. Those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
That's a wrap for our morning news highlights. Right now, we are getting ready to head into the rest of the show. And let me tell you, energy is the theme. I don't want to give away too much, so keep it locked because we'll be right back. Hey DBS, welcome back. I think in this man's presence, I may be breaking a rule because I'm not wearing a mask. When he has been instructing people that if you do not want him to whine on your woman on the road this year, you need to put a mask on her. So moving forward, I'll try to take some notes, although I'm single. But you know what? I mean, this is not about me. How are you doing today, Desirel?
I'm doing okay, although I'm a little sick, but I'm fine.
A little sick? What kind of sick we talking about?
I'm sick, just a normal sick, just a normal little something.
Okay, a little bit under the weather. Okay. You're actually gearing up for Soca Monarch, and that's later today. So, how are you going to recoup and get ready to take the stage? You think you'll be ready?
We're just trying. We're just seeing what's going to happen and try our best to make it to the finals.
All right. I mean, a lot of people are behind you on this one. The song has been making waves. I mean, I've been seeing it. What's the reception been like on your end?
I've been hearing the radio's playing it, people loving it. So I think it's been very good for me. Yes.
All right. I think all it's missing right now is a TikTok trend. We need somebody to take that up and break the song out on TikTok. Put a mask on her for Carnival. But what was your inspiration to get into the official soca arena this year? Because prior to this, you had a song, but I guess COVID, they didn't really have a soca competition around that time. So what was your inspiration to get into it?
Well, after I wrote the song, after Elmo sent it to me, I was like, sounds cool for competition, like it can work. So that's when I decided to sign up.
All right. And have you always been interested in music? I know you have that legacy. I know you have that legacy behind you. So have you always been interested in music? Does your dad play any role in your interest?
He probably played a role since he was always doing music while I was growing up. So as long as I knew myself, I was hearing music all the time, so that probably played a role. And what else did you ask? Sorry.
Were you always interested?
Oh yeah, I've been trying. I think I tried to start. Oh my gosh.
Sorry,
I think I tried. I think I started writing songs at like 6 years old. So yeah, I think I've always been interested in that.
That's really, really young. I mean, when was the first time you actually took the stage?
At 5 years old.
5 years old. What were you doing?
I was singing my father's calypso. Well, the first time it was for a summer camp, and then I performed at Sandals and Miss Big and Beautiful, and yeah.
All right, a very busy 5-year-old for sure. Okay, so we don't want to keep you too long because I know you probably have a very busy day ahead. But I just wanted to ask you, being one of the young people coming into Calypso this year, what's that energy and reception been like for you when you take the stage?
Oh, it's been crazy actually. It's been a lot more than I expected, so that's great to see, and it gives a little confidence, but not too much because you still have to remain focused and just try to take it all the way. And yeah, that's that.
All right, well, you definitely seem like you're having a lot of fun with it, and we are hoping to reach in time to see you take the stage this evening because the show starts at 5 o'clock, but it's free. The show starts at 5 o'clock, but it's free. So we have to probably be there from about 4:30 to try to get a seat because I know it will be packed. I'm looking at Javon. We have to be there at 4:30. Of course, we are looking out for everybody, but you touched base with us this morning, and I mean, you're early on the list from what we heard. You'll be taking the stage very early, so we are very excited to see you do that. All the best.
Thank you very much. And so yes, it's Friday. I'm performing at number 10 in the soca section of things, so I'd like if you come and support. And yeah, thank you.
All right, before we send you to the commercial break, we're just going to give you a little sneak peek of Desra performing on Vava Links this week.
Gasa Elmo, you they have an issue on the road, Gasa. Tell us bring in the woman and they don't other man wine. All of your woman, all of them. I tell you, all of your woman, you say we out there. All of your woman, all of them. I tell you, all of your woman, all of them. It's best you put a mask on her. You feel it's a joke thing, boy. If you don't want to your girl, boy, you better hold that tight. It's best you put a mask on her. Boy, you feel it's a joke in the jam. Some man just selfish and they leave you with no choice. You know it's time to wine on girls, don't really care about my boys. Mom's a stick at the back of the truck with a girl that look like toy. Next dog self well braced on a bumper, she face look like Roy. I see one big bump in the corner of my eye. A man wanna come and tap my shoulder, telling me that it's mine. All of your woman, all of them. I tell you, all of your woman, you say we out there. All of your woman, all of them. I tell you, all of your woman, all of them. It's best you put a mask on her. They feel this joke thing. I don't know why they play hide and seek with the girl. They must stop that. It's best you put a mask on her. Where miss, you check that man. Yeah, boy, I say, I go lead him and girl alone. Now I looking for a pretty one to take home. I don't care what size or shape as long as she know how to shake on the rig. Maybe her name is guilty cause I hope she fall in my plate. She have one sweet waistline catching me like a bait. Move a little closer, she say she checking my French cheeks. All of your woman, all of them. I tell you, all of your woman, you say we out there. All of your woman, all of them. I tell you, all of your woman, all of them. It's best you put a mask on her.
been tuned in since the beginning of today's episode would remember that I mentioned energy being a theme for the episode. Earlier on, we touched base with Desrel and we viewed his performance on Vava Links this week. Of course, remember to tune in at 1 p.m. That's Tuesday to Friday. Every day up until Carnival. It's The Wave and DBS doing Vaval TV again this year. But right now, we are continuing with the mood of energy. Remember, energy. Carnival season. I feel like these things really intertwine with each other very well. So let's check out a release from Cupid this year. Yes, she is back in the arena with this promo video for one of her releases for the 2022 Carnival season.
And welcome to this morning's Soca Size session. Leading the wine, we have Sarah, Laurie, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with Soca Size. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a cardio Soca Jam routine to Do Play That by Marshall Montano. Let's get moving. So we're going to begin with our right leg, toe, tapping, hands side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Pump the arms. Pump. Removing the core as well. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to shuffle. Push. Move those legs. Turn. 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 Gonna tap, tap, and pull. Tap. Four, 3, 2. Left leg. Let's go. And my low impact, you can skip the jump and just tap the leg. 4, 3, 2, pump, and 4, 3, 2, shuffle, push, turn, 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 pull, and 4, 3, 2, 1, tap. 4, 3, 2, 1, pump. Hey. Push. Turn. 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 Left leg. Tap. 4, 3, 2, 1, pump. 4, 3, 2, 1, push. Turn. 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 That was this morning's session. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with Soca Size. We hope that you're feeling sexy, sultry, and strong.
And we have made it to the end of today's show. I know it's the beginning of your day, and I really do hope that you have been able to gather the amount of energy that you're going to need to navigate through Friday and possibly have some fun on the weekend as well, or spend it resting if you need to. We all need a break sometimes. Right now, before I can send you into your day, I need to share with you today's thought for the day. Now, usually I come at you with a quote, but this one is kind of just a thought that I've been having recently. Now, you know, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I don't think that's true. I think when you arrive at any point in your life, it's never too late to decide to take on dreams or goals that you would have had earlier on. So, although people do their CXCs in secondary school, maybe you did not have that opportunity. It's never too late in your life to turn back and say, hey, this is something I want to accomplish. Don't let people discredit you because you may be older. Get in those lessons, because at the end of the day, you're dealing with the person in the mirror. Sign up for that degree, start that business, do what you have to do to ensure when you look in the mirror, you're proud of the person that you're talking to. Right now, go into the rest of your day and keep that in mind. I really hope that this has resonated for some of you. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday.